Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So as from the title, today we're going to be checking out this very easy and simple to build villager breeder and curing station. Okay, so to begin I'm just quickly going to explain how the villager breeder works and the curing station, and then I'm going to show you how to build it. So if you just want to see how to build it, then you can just skip to this time. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. You can just skip there and yeah, just see how to build it. Okay, so first off, on this end, this is where our villager breeder is. So there's just two villagers in here with a composter. So the one villager is a farmer, and this is just a 9 by 9, just a block with farmland, and yeah, you can use any crop here, which you can plant. So this could be wheat, carrots, potatoes, or sugar beet. And yeah, this is actually important to have a food source for the villagers in here, because the farmer will actually farm all of the crops, and then it will share it with the other villager and they will breed, and then the baby villager will be flushed down here. So yeah, there's 3 beds here, which is important. I tested it with 2 and it wasn't reliable. 3 just works, it works the best. So these villagers think they can get to the beds because of they think that these trapdoors are like solid blocks, so they can walk over it, but in fact they're supposed to be down like this, so they can't actually get there, and because of this slab here they can't actually walk through the gap. They can still see the bed and think they can get there. So yeah, the baby villager, being a baby villager, they want to jump on bed, so they can get through this gap, and they run and they fall in the water. They then get flushed down this yeah, just little stream, and they come stand on top of this wall. And once they actually grow up, then they only get flushed there. So uh, you don't technically need this part. You could just directly flush them from here into the holding cell, but I added this part because yeah, then the only villagers that will get in here is adult villagers, so that just makes it yeah, just a bit easier and more convenient. Yeah, then the next step, the next thing is we have this chamber basically. So there's just a few villagers stored in here. So yeah, the breeder just runs all the time, and yeah, then yeah, you can have like a few villagers stored here. You can also change this if you want to store more villagers, or you can also make this shorter if you don't want to store as many. Then the next step is we just have a simple minecart on a rail, and then it picks up only one villager. They get stored right over here, and then right over here is where you would give them their profession. So either like this lectern, or you would give them a smoker, um, or a composter, or so forth. And then you would actually, yeah, I can quickly demonstrate that. So I just press this button, and then the villager gets right here. Then we place down our lectern, and now we see, okay, now we don't have bookshelves. Now we just break it again. Okay, thorns 3. Okay, that's good. So now what you actually want to do is now you need to grab emeralds, you need to grab a book, and you actually need to trade with them. So what this does is this actually locks this trading. So if you break this lectern, now you see it doesn't lose it, they keep this. But as you can see at the moment it's 18 emeralds and 1 book for thorns 3. But we can cure this villager. Let me just get this one out of the way quickly. Okay, so we can cure this villager just by go. Okay, so after you flick this lever, the villager will get dropped down into this water, and that'll flush it over. And there's a zombie next to it, and then the zombie attacks the villager and turns them into a zombie villager. Now once they are converted into a zombie villager, you just flick this lever, they get flushed forwards and onto this rail again, and then they stop there. and then you just close it again. So now this is where you need your golden apple and your splash potion of weakness. So first you throw them with the splash potion, and then you give them the golden apple. And now the villager will cure. So I'll just skip to it when the villager is cured. Okay, so after some time you'll see the villager is cured, and let's go look at the trade. Now you can see it's only 1 emerald and 1 book for a thorns. So, and it's also, you can get, it's only 18 paper now for 1 emerald instead of 21. And now it's not always that you're going to pay 1 emerald after just curing the villager once. So you can actually cure the villager again. So that's where this, yeah, just this rail line comes in here. So you can actually change it. So I made it just this way. Yeah, I can send them off to another yeah, just a storage place for your villagers, or where you have your like a villager trading hall. And but if you want to cure it again, just switch the lever to the other side, and then you press this button, and then they'll get sent off to the top right here again, and you can just open the lever and let him fall through, and the zombie will convert him again. And then you just open this gate, let him flood through, and now of course you need to cure him again, the splash potion and then the golden apple. And then once he is finished curing, yeah, you can just flick the lever and press the button, and then you will send them off. Okay, yeah, you can burn now. Just a few things to remember when building. Above this part of this contraption, you need a solid roof, so you can't use glass. It has to be a solid roof, because the villager will actually burn, as you saw there. They actually burn, and the zombie as well. It has a block on top of it, but yeah, the villagers one, all the zombie villagers, once they move around over here, then they, yeah, can actually burn from the sunlight. And you need a roof over this part of your farm. This can be glass or any other, just a full block. And this is also very important, because if lightning were to strike here and it strikes a villager, it would actually turn into a witch, and that witch will actually kill the other villagers then, or yeah, I believe they would kill them. And yeah, that will also be trouble. So yeah, you can literally start this by just 2 villagers in here, and then yeah, you can have a whole breeding and converting station. So let me quickly show you how to build this. Alright, so to start off, I'm going to start with the villager breeder first. You want to place a water. I just placed a slab so it doesn't leak out the bottom. But then yeah, you have a water source and four blocks to each side. You have farmland, and then you just fill in with it. Yeah, just fill it in with your crop of choice. Okay, so after you've filled this in, then you want to build a wall around it. Yeah, this can be any building blocks, really. You can use glass for this even. It doesn't really matter, but then just on one side, the side that you want to build the contraption to, like the holding chambers and such, you place just a block like that, and then just continue building the rest of the wall around it. Okay, so after you've built your 2-high wall around the farmland, you come to the block we have, well, the open one, and you place a trapdoor against it, and yeah, just put it in the vertical one. And then previously stated that there should be a slab over here, but sorry, it should actually be a trapdoor, because a slab, yeah, the trapdoor, they see it as they can still walk through, but with a slab they don't see it as an opening to the beds. So yeah, sorry, you have to put a trapdoor right there. Then you want to come just 2 blocks down like this, and then in front like that. So there's a 2-block gap like this. I'm just using glass so you can see what's going on, but again, you can use any building block of your choice. And then just come out like this, 2 blocks, and over here as well, like that. So you have basically have this 2-block opening here in the middle, and then you just place another trapdoor on that side like that, and then you place glass over here as well. And then your 3 beds, you want to place them right here, right there, and right there. Right, and then the next thing is you want to come with this one 8 blocks out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, this is the most reliable length with the water. This just reliably pushes them on top of the wall. I found with other, if it's shorter, then yeah, it doesn't want to work as well. But yeah, if you want to make it shorter, yeah, I'm not gonna stop. Yeah, then next you just want to build up the walls. So you just build them, yeah, like this all the way to the end on both sides. Next you want to place a block one forward and down, and then place a just any wall, just place it on top. And that block is important because I've also found that if there's not a block, then some of the baby villagers actually they can glitch through. I'm not sure how that happens, but it has happened to me on a few occasions. So you want this, and this is the 8 blocks. Then you can also come inside here and place your water, and then it should flow all the way to the end, just like that. You could cover this. It's not really necessary, but you can cover it like that. Sorry, there should be 2 open gaps, so one of the wall and just the last water block. Then you want to keep building this up like this, and you want to get a sign. Yeah, just any sign, doesn't really matter. And place a sign again right there. So it doesn't matter, it could be on that side, this side, or against this block. It doesn't really matter. And then place a slab, and then on the basically a top slab, so it's going to be like that. And then you want to place your water there, not right now, but yeah, you just finish building your holding cell basically where you're going to keep them. So you just close this off like this, double high, and I'm just going to build it until here, and just like that. And then you want to place your water right there, not on the sign or against the slab, just on the block there. So it should look like this. So that just means if there's a villager which is longer than 1 block, then once they get flushed onto the stairs, their head is actually inside the water. They get flushed up and over until here. So this is what it should look like. And again, you can cover this if you want to. So it's not necessary, but if you want to, you could. Okay, the next step would be to build just the minecarts that will be taking the villagers out of here. So you just place a dispenser right there, one block like that, and then you just build it up like this. So you want basically just them touching just the edges like that, and yeah, you can build this up. And now you just want to place some powered rails here. I recommend powered rails because then they just help push up the minecart. And then you want to put just a lever or any other way. You just want to power all of these rails. And then in this dispenser you just fill this with minecarts, just like that. You can also put a hopper here with a chest and just put a minecarts, and then just a button. A button would work the best. So just a button, place it to the side of it, and then once you place it, the minecart will be dispensed and fired off. Okay, so this rail line here, you can make this to a neighboring building, or any other place you really want to make it. But yeah, basically at the other end of this you want your curing station to be. So let me quickly show you how to build the curing station. Okay, so basically wherever your minecart rail comes in, you just want to place a block in front and then one above it like that, and then maybe just make yourself a little platform where you will be standing like this. This is not necessary, but yeah, I recommend it because you're going to be standing here. So the minecart will be coming in and landing right on this block against this one, on this one. Then you want to come to the back over here like this, and then what you want to do is you want to get a sticky piston against that block with a lever on top and fire up. So once the minecart comes in, it will land against this block, and then once you have locked your trade, then you can just depower the piston. The minecart will fall through, and then you just power it again. Okay, so the next thing is we want to build where the villager actually gets converted to a zombie villager. So just below the block where which the piston will pushing, just 2 blocks below that, you want to have a 2 block gap basically, and then 1 block like this, and just come forward this 3 blocks like this, and on the side you just want to fill it in like this again, not this middle one. There should be a slab over here. You just get any slab, so you place a bottom slab here, and then you want a top slab over here. So basically you have a bottom slab, have 1 block open, and the top slab, and on this slab here is where you want to place your zombie. Okay, so after you have your zombie in here, it is very important you have to just get a name tag, change the name, and then yeah, just give the name zombie a name. This will just prevent him from despawn. And then I would also, yeah, I just place blocks like this, so he is shielded, yeah, just from any other mobs and so that he doesn't fall out. You cannot get in here, so yeah, he's basically stuck right there. Then you want to come to this side and place 2 blocks like that again, just like 2 blocks at the back, and then this middle block you want to take out, and you actually want to place a sticky piston like that in there with a lever, so this will stop the villager in the minecart right next to the zombie, so the zombie can actually get to him and convert him. So then you want to place a block right here again with a sign, and then you want to come down here and just place a block like that, 2 blocks like that, and then 1 like this, and then actually put your rails right here, your powered rails, and then power them again. So you don't have to power them from back, you can power them from any block. I just like to put it there, it's out of the way. So then you have this powered one, and then you want to just place, you can actually just place 1 block and then come 1 down again like this, and then you just take a normal rail, put it on top there with another powered rail over there. So what this will actually do is the minecart will stop here at an angle. So if you just push a button again, you can put the button right there, push the button, you can see it activates it, and then the minecart will go off. Okay, the next thing we can do is we can actually add the switch over here. So you just want to place a few blocks to that side, a few blocks to this side, and then 1 block right there. And now you can actually put your rails. So you want from where this turning rail is, you just want another powered rail and another just a normal rail, and come 1 block out and then 1 block up, and then here you want your powered rails again. Now this rail you will need to power from the bottom. You cannot put it over here, or you can put it on the inside as well, yeah, right over here. You just need to be careful so you don't power these rails as well. And then to the other side, this will basically just be to wherever you want your villager to go after it's fully cured and the trades are what you want it to be. But then coming back to this side, we want to just build this up again so that you can actually bring the villager back here if you want to cure him a second time. So then you just build these blocks up like this, and then put your powered rail all the way up. And now this is a important part. You want to 3 blocks up, and then just break the bottom 2, and then put a slab right there, and then right here. So as you can see, you'll be just one air gap and then a block above this piston, and you can just put 2 normal rails right there. And then you just need to power these pistons again. Sorry, not the pistons, all of these rails. So you can just put a lever here in the middle or a redstone torch to power all of them. You can see that all of them are powered. Okay, and that is the basics of the whole contraption complete. So you can obviously rebuild this if you want to, but sorry, there's one other thing I forgot. Just a water right in there, and then you need to put another sign right there next to the zombie so the water just flushes straight. And if you depower this, you'll see it'll just push the minecart onto these rails. Yeah. Okay, so one other important thing is you need to remember to put your roof over this whole place, especially over this side, where the villager will be cured. So this is the spot where your villager will stop, and you will cure him with his with a splash potion of weakness, and then also the golden apple. So yeah, you can just if you want, yeah, you can build your platform over here where you're standing, and then yeah, just leave it here, and then once you toggle this lever just that way, so now it actually points the correct way. Yeah, you toggle that lever, so now this side, this is where you'll be storing all your villagers, where you'll be doing their trades, like a villager trading hall or something like that. And to the other side, you'll just be curing him again if you want your trades to be even better. Okay, so yeah, you want to build your roof over the whole farm, as I said, because you don't want any lightning to hit your villagers. But then after you've built the whole thing, you want to get your villagers in here. So you just only need 2 villagers. So there's 1 villager and 2. Yeah, maybe just hoe that again and plant there. And then you also need a composter here, and place the composter right here on top of the slab with a block on top. And then you just want to place torch, and you want to place a few torches just around your farm because you don't want any zombies spawning and killing your villagers. So just like that, and this is all closed. So they will breed now. After this will take some time. To speed this up, you can actually you can give them some carrots or whatever crop type you can give them some. That'll speed it up a bit, but I think it has to turn to night and then day again, and then they'll start breeding, and then the process will begin. And just remember to load this with minecarts, and then they're sent over. So I can show you there should be a villager inside there, and then it'll fall down. You close it again. You can see the minecart gets flushed right in front of the zombie. The zombie will convert the villager. You can open the gate again. He'll get flushed onto these rails, and you'll stop there at an angle. You close that again, and now you cure the villager. So you give the splash potion and the golden apple, and then once the villager is cured, you can either send him off to the trading hall or cure him again. So you can show you that as well. As you can see, it lands right there, and if you open this piston again, it falls right through again, and now the villager will just get turned into a zombie village again, and you can just cure him once again. Just remember to put your roof over this whole contraption, or especially over this farm area, and also on top of this area right here. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like the video. Also, put your comments down below. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.